So, we know life is intentional and relational. What do I mean? For life to move as God purposed it to move, human beings have to be intentional and relational. Intentionality means you taking a cautious effort to do things that you promised yourself you would do. Now, when it comes to depression, people that are going through depression know how difficult it is for you to be intentional when you are always demotivated, you're always not in the mood, you're always sad, you're always feeling guilty over things you have failed to achieve because of your unintentionality, that cycle. Be very intentional about your journey, about your desire to get better and self-improve yourself, your life. Be intentional about loving yourself. Be very intentional about your goals and things you dream of achieving. Be very intentional with your habits and your patterns that you think are causing you to be in depression. Be very intentional in looking for a job if that's one of the reasons why you're depressed, you know. Be intentional about increasing your income if you have to, if it's one of the things frustrating you. Be very intentional with changing your circle of friends. Be very intentional with the people you relate with, if you're working towards coming out of a depression. When it comes to relating with other people, life is relational. God intended for human beings to work together, to live together as community. No man is an island. God made it that human beings have to depend on one another to make life worth living. So I'm talking to you that is in your house, that feels no need to step out, that feels you do not need to relate with other people. I know depression causes you to want to be alone. It confines you. You feel like you have nothing to offer. Yeah. You feel like your views are not needed. You feel like there's nothing you're adding to this world. But guess what? That's not how life operates. You could think that there is nothing you're adding to this life, but you have children depending on you. You have friends you once used to relate with, hang with. You have a job to focus on, Personally, I was very intentional in stepping out of my home, my comfort zone, to go out and relate with people. So on my journey to getting better, helping myself come out of depression, I came across a program, accelerated mentorship program, that I chose to sign up to, just to help me get out of my home, get a group of people, a community of people I can relate with. It is not easy. The truth is, it is not easy. There are days when I wake up and I ask myself, why did I sign up for this? Is it worth it? Do I really need it? There are days when I lack the motivation to even do my assignments. I'll not lie. But what gives me courage to keep going? I look back at the reasons why I signed up in the first place. I know I have a purpose. I know even with these videos, there are people I'm talking to, that need me, that need to hear what I'm saying, people that are going through what I'm going through. I purposed, I was very intentional to get out, get people to talk to, have a different perspective about life, See how other people see life. When you are confined, when you're in your own bubble, you feel like your situation is the worst. You feel like it's impossible to get out of it. You feel this world has no solutions. But also, the Bible says there is nothing new under the sun and the moon. What you're going through, people have gone through it, people are going through it, people are overcoming because they're very intentional and they're taking steps towards getting better. So for me, even on those days when I don't feel any motivation to do my assignments, but at least I'm proud of myself that when we have physical class, I make sure to attend. I make sure to attend because I know at least I'm going to get people I'll talk to, relate with people. And trust me, every time I come back home, I feel more energized. I feel more energized because I get encouragement. My accountability partner encourages me to make videos, to do my work. There is something magical about relating with other people. There is always something you're going to benefit when you talk to other people. Just try to get out of your bubble. Try. And you'll start to see results. Take baby steps. Take baby steps. For someone who is an introvert like me, sometimes it feels overwhelming being around so many people. Some talk a lot, some ask so many questions. You're dealing with a lot. But guess what? If you are intentional about getting through your situation, like I am very intentional about getting out of my depression. So I have to take those steps. And it's enjoyable. I'm enjoying the journey, I'm enjoying the ride, and I know there is light, there is some sunshine.